Alright guys, so how's it going today? So I don't know what you're seeing, but you won't believe the freaking temperature for today. It's 37 out, but it feels a little bit cooler because of the south wind. But I don't know if you heard it or not, there's water dripping off the house. I got cats that are outside, they haven't been out all winter because it's been so freaking cold. Today and tomorrow and the next day are going to be fairly nice. So anyways, I had this piece of shit. I forgot my charger thing. Oh well. I had this piece of shit running yesterday, and of course it was spraying oil out of there again, and it was really bad this time. And I even had some kind of a vacuum suction sound going on. I've never heard it before, so it's getting worse, whatever the problem is. Wow, it's the damn valve cover, obviously, that's shot. But I did it twice. Once when it was sitting here in the driveway here, idling, warming up. I went in to warm up myself. Came back to a loud sucking sound or something. I shut it off, released the dipstick, and as I was loosening the dipstick, the suction got louder and louder and faster. So somehow this engine is creating a vacuum, I guess, or something through that damaged valve cover gasket and whatever else. So that brown stain there on the ground, I don't know if you can see it or not, that's from Big Red leaking oil yesterday when I had him running. It leaked oil for quite a long time, and then I took it, I said fuck it, I'm going to take it to the farm. And of course the dike, or the ramp going up the dike, is getting covered in snow again because we've had some nasty winds, and I'd have to blow it out again with the mower. I think he could drive through it, but then the engine just wasn't sounding, you know, that healthy. So I was like, well, maybe it's getting low on oil. And so I figured, well, maybe I better limp it back. And at that time too, it was still leaking oil. It just wasn't quitting. And then when I got him back into here, well, then it kind of stopped. So he was leaking quite a bit of oil. So because now I haven't driven Big Red for a couple of weeks, at least a couple of weeks anyway, because it's been too cold. Today, tomorrow, and the next day are going to only be the really nice days we're going to have, and then it's going to kind of drop back off again. And I wanted to go for a little ride, try to take advantage of whatever nice days we have. And plus I got to check up on a couple things at the farm, and I would like to use this instead of using the Blazer. Not to put so much wear and tear on the Blazer, obviously, but yesterday this thing started on its own, which was freaking mind-blowing. I had this plugged in. That's the maintainer. I didn't bring my jump pack, so I'll have to go get it, but hopefully it'll maybe we'll get lucky and it'll just start on its own today. I don't know. Like I said, in the summertime it's a little bit better, but and then for leaking wise, it won't leak at all in the summertime. And this is my only bottle of oil I got left. This is all I got left, and I'm pretty sure I've already dipped into this. It looks like it's been opened. Yep, it's been opened. So this is my last bottle. And I don't know how much Big Red lost during that freaking fit that it was having. Look at that. What's all that about? So I'm going to check oil level. And then I just want to kind of see if there's even anything on the stick or not. And there is. It looks like we're still in the okay range. So I couldn't get a reading obviously yesterday because the engine had been running, so there's no oil in the pan, it's all in the engine. Since now it's had overnight to settle, it's back in the oil pan now, not in the engine. So I might have to add a little bit. Yeah, well, not a lot though. It's not terrible. I thought I had lost at least half a quart, which is probably what I lost anyway. But well, it's not the end of it's not the worst. And I don't know if he'll leak oil or not today because it is fairly warm out and the sun is out. So it's not like it's 50 degrees here in the shop because the sun's not really technically heating the building. I know Rishti 6 says that when he wants to get an engine running, he'll throw a space heater or whatever he's got for a heater on it. For I don't know, I suppose an hour or two or something. Well, I guess this just kind of depends on temperatures, but I have a space heater. I got it off my sister a number of years ago. I think her old workplace gave them out, I think for pretty cheap or free, because it was supposed to be a load that was supposed to go up into Canada. And then I guess somebody up in Canada rejected that load, I guess, or whatever the hell it was. So then everybody got either extremely cheap or free space heaters. So I took advantage of one and grabbed one, and I think my sister grabbed one too, but she no longer has it. But I used it a few years ago. I had a tarp up here, and I just kind of heated that little general area. I didn't try to heat the whole building. It didn't, even that little corner, it didn't heat it. So I don't know what it would do to heat this engine block, but I think it would probably heat it okay. So I shouldn't need it today. So I didn't get a very good reading because that oil may have not settled quite yet. I don't know. But looks like I spilt some on the ground too. Jeez, did any of it make it into the engine then? So that's my last bottle of oil too. Well, it's on the X's. It's not all the way up to where I would like it, but it's in the safe zone. So I'd say frick it, send her. Send him straight to the gates of hell, because that's where he belongs now. I don't have my I forgot my jump packer, so I'm hoping that maybe I can start it just on the battery tender. And no. He's gonna need the jump pack. Yeah. Alrighty. Should have figured that. So I'm not even going to bother using this, so we'll just get rid of it. I'm actually kind of surprised because it was colder yesterday and he cranked right up on his own. I brought the jump thing with me, but he didn't want it. He started himself, but today, I guess, I don't know. It's a lot warmer today than it was yesterday. And the winds are supposed to pick up and get worse as the day gets on, so I kind of want to take advantage of today and get a couple things done with Big Red. But if Big Red's going to throw a hissy fit and blow tons of oil everywhere, well then I don't know. Oh. So what we'll do, well, now I could really be crazy and I could put Big Red outside before even cranking him, maybe let the sun kind of heat him up a little bit, but the sun is going under. Yeah. So I'm not going to get anything out of that. I guess I'm going to need my jumper thingy. So I'm going to go grab that. And see if it'll blow more oil out. I kind of doubt it because it's pretty warm today. So, hey kitty, let me go do that quick. I don't know who the fuck that is, but looks like the meter man. He's gonna abuse my meter today. No, he's just checking it to see how much juice I've taken. So just brought the whole thing. See if he left yet. Yeah. I know that's a different guy doing it this time. Usually they have an actual power company truck come here, but now it's some guy in a, I guess he still works for the power company. It's got that symbol on his car, but usually it's always the power trucks that do that, not those little cars. Alright, so are you gonna blow oil everywhere today? Push this thing outside so it can warm up a little quicker without puking up the shop. You can see how bad it's smoking because of the oil from the last time that it did that. Now the sun comes out, so now if I would have pushed them out for 10 minutes, could have warmed up a little bit with the sun, but it took him a while to even start leaking, but then once he started, he just wouldn't stop. So it looked like he was bleeding quite a bit, but yeah, it's definitely the valve cover. I watched it come out of there. It come out of there like a damn river or a waterfall. Makes more sense like a waterfall because it was coming up and over. So. Oh yeah, it's starting to drip a little bit. It ain't terrible though. Oh, I forgot to leave my no, let that run for a minute. I forgot to put my bottle of oil back. Because if he starts dripping tons of oil today, I'm probably not going to put any more oil in them because it's useless if it's going to just keep continuing to leak. But we don't have very nice days like this, or very many nice days like this. So I don't see a big brown stain yet on the motor, so maybe he just won't leak oil today. Well, it's already getting kind of warm. Well, maybe he'll be okay for today. I told you, it's these nicer days where he doesn't, I don't think, you know, in the summertime he never leaks. But that could change this summer. You know, because of the bad luck I have. So, I'm still gonna keep this with me in case I shut the machine down and I get stranded somewhere. Bring my chain, so in case I get stuck, then we got a little extra bit of chain to use. Yeah, he's a little wet there, but I think that's from the last time, from yesterday. Oh yeah, this tire's nice and flat. You know, we're just going to go ahead and ignore that. But yeah, he bled pretty good yesterday. That must have been what dripped off at Big Red overnight when it was, but that's more than what I would have lost on the out of the bottle. So that had been for what was dripping off the frame. Look at that. Oh, that's all ice. Look at that. Now we'll get him out in the sun and we'll give him a good warming up here. Yeah, he's not even dripping now. It's funny what, you know, quite a few degrees will do for you. I mean, it's almost, well, it says it's almost 40 out, but yet you got the wind, so it's going to bring it down a little bit. What do you think of my big snowbank here that I've been making over the winter? She's pushing at least 4 feet, maybe 5, I don't know. I'm 5'9", so I don't know if it does any justice or not. It's pretty damn tall. I've had them taller, but you gotta remember, when I blow out this driveway, it all ends up here. It doesn't end up anywhere else. So I don't blow it across the road unless it's really, really deep or something stupid like that. Most of this ends up here. It'll water my lawn, so that's all I care about. Yeah, that tire's freaking flat. Oh well. Yeah, he's not even. It's nice and hot now. It looks all brown there. That's because it's dirty. It's all the oil that collected there. Look at the power steering's trying to move on its own. Somebody's trying to drive Big Red. It ain't me. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna leak now, but he was sure pissing yesterday. Kind of hilarious, but you know, it's so damn cold. It wasn't much colder yesterday, but it's it was pretty it was warm yesterday, but not like today though. Oh yeah, he's hot, so he's ready to rock and roll. But anyways guys, I'm gonna probably take off because I'm gonna wanna, I'd bring you guys with, but I gotta stop at the farm and do a couple things there. And yeah, so, but he's not leaking, and it looks like he's not going to leak today. See, it's pretty warm today, so I guess he's not going to leak, which means he probably won't leak during the summer, but in the wintertime, yeah. So there's really only two things I can do. One is like I can fix the issue later this fall, or just don't drive him period in the wintertime. Once it gets below like 30 or something, I'd probably just quit driving them. But you know, yeah, so, but I know some guys are saying that I should maybe get a Snowcat. But unless you're paying for it, it ain't gonna happen. I kind of wish that people would quit saying that, because they act like I have $1 million in my bank account. If I did, I'd be buying new stuff every year. So I don't. I would like a Snowcat, but you know, I don't have the money for one. So but it is what it is. He's not going to leak. So yeah, he pissed pretty good yesterday. But whatever. I guess I might be able to drive him today and maybe tomorrow and the next day. Try to put some mileage on him and give the Blazer a break. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind. There's a Polaris 550 going for sale. Now they've been trying to sell it for like the last 2 years, but it's a green color. It's the same thing as that, but it's a 550, so it's the next size down from obviously him. They want, I think, like 4,900 or something for him because he's got such low mileage, or such low miles. If I could buy that one, I think I would, and then he would be my daily driver, and then Big Red would be just a sprayer setup, because you're only going to spray in the summertime, so he could sit all winter and I wouldn't give a shit. So I just take the fucking battery out and be done with it. So then I probably wouldn't even bother fixing anything on him then. Fuck it. Might fix the headlights, that's about it. Anything else, I don't think I'd bother. But you gotta remember too, I don't really have the storage capacity for more machines, because when I bought the Blazer took up a lot of amount of space. And then I got the blower on the John Deere, and that takes up more space. So Big Red and my little John Deere cart, they have to sit back here. Well, that takes up room in my shop, so then I can't really work on anything. I've been thinking about maybe buying another little plastic shed and putting it behind this one, but they're expensive too. They're like 400 bucks. maybe even more. So unless somebody wants to donate me some money and maybe help me either fix Big Red or get a snowcat or get more storage, you know, then there's no sense of sitting there telling me what to do, because I can't do it. I don't have the money unless you're donating. If you're going to donate, you know, then that's fine. Then I'll put it towards my savings and we'll save up, and there you go. But I'm not begging for money, obviously. I'm pointing it out that people always tell me to go do this, and do that. What you don't understand is it costs money to do that, and I'm not rich. So if I was, then I'd be having new machines all the time now, wouldn't I? So unfortunately, it does not work like that. Yes, I would like a snowcat. Yes, I would like I would either get a used 550. Like I said, there's a really good one going for sale not too far from here. It's literally like 30 minutes from home. And then a brand new one. Well, I would probably prefer a brand new one, but they're more money. So what do you do? Unless somebody's going to donate all that kind of money to me, it's not going to happen anytime soon. It's going to take time. So there's really no sense of, you know, I mean, it's not just one or two guys. I mean, there's tons of comments. I get comments every now and then on YouTube and other platforms that I'm on, and they always say the same thing. Oh, you got to do this, do that, you know. And it's like, okay, are you paying for it? That's why I keep saying that. It's like, unless you're paying for it, it's not going to happen. Okay, I'm not begging for money. I'm just pointing out that I'm sick and tired of people telling me what to do, because I know what I need to do, but you know what? It cost me money. Okay? It's going to cost me money, and it's money that I don't have right now. I've been trying to save up money, but then it seems like when I get to a certain amount, then something in the house takes a shit, and then I gotta fix it, and that takes away my money. So I'm not really getting ahead. I'm not winning. So like I said, unless somebody's paying for it out of their bank account, there's nothing I can do. It's just going to have to be, if it's coming out of my bank account, well, then it's going to be a while. That's pretty much the bottom line. If I'm paying for it, it's going to be a while, and there's no sense of sitting there telling me that I need to be doing this and doing that, because it ain't going to happen. So, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, would I like another four-wheeler or even another brand new one? Yeah, because a Big Red will just become, you know, like the sprayer four-wheeler. I just put my sprayer on him and leave it on there. The newer one would be obviously going for rides and stuff like that. So yeah, and then a snowcat, well, then that'd be perfect for this time of the year. You know, there's tons of fucking snow to be riding on, but you know, I don't have a snowcat. Again, unless somebody's paying for that, I'm not getting one. So, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm probably going to take off. I don't want to bore you any more than I already have. Big Red's been idling for long enough now, and I want to take him out for a spin, and I guess see if I can break something or, you know, whatever. So, because he ain't going to leak now. He would have leaked by now if he was. So once you get above 30, I guess it doesn't leak, then, so, which is a good thing, but whatever. But like I said, I would bring you guys with for a ride, but like I said, I got to stop at the farm and do a couple things there, and you know, some other things. So I don't want to bore you guys with that. So maybe tomorrow, or maybe not, well, not tomorrow, but maybe the next day. I think they're talking some rain and snow, but if I can, maybe I'll squeeze you guys in a ride then. But for now, it's just going to be this type of a vloggy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't even know what you want to call this stupid video. So my beehive fell. Oh, I've been meaning to knock that stupid thing down, but I keep forgetting about it. Out of sight, out of mind. So, alright guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.